Morning! That's quite a loud radio. Hello and welcome to... I don't even know what day number it is. It's the Tuesday before I go home. I'm going home tomorrow night, which is a shame. Sad times. Kira and I are off to the Warner Brothers studio tour, but we're actually going to go and get brunch first. Tanani is off at work, but he might be joining us later. We are going to the Americana to park up, which is like the Grove, but Kieran described it as the Grove 2.0. Is slightly less classy than the Grove?
More classy.
Oh my goodness.
You're in for a treat.
I like my classy stuff. I'm a little bit of a snob. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Oops, probably watch where I'm going. This parking lot has carpet. Carpet! Oh, that's the wrong way.
From the other side of the world.
Okay, yep. We're used to going down escalators on the left-hand side. It's not our fault that we did that. This is like a lobby of a hotel or something. It's crazy. Is that a live pianist? No, it's just a ghost piano. That's quite terrifying. It is very haunted mansion. This creeps me out a little bit. I love sprinkles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The best cupcake in the world.
They even have sprinkles ATM.
Yes, the ATM is like the best part of it. My favourite one's the salty caramel that I get in Disney Springs, and I love that. This is the fountain you were talking about?
Yes, it goes all the way down to that.
It's like the one at the Grove, but slightly bigger and better. The world is a carousel of colour! We're popping inside the Pacific Theatre. I'm assuming this is a movie theatre. Yes?
Cheers.
There is a mural in here that Kieran says I should see.
Just like a movie theatre. And it's like something as impressive as this.
Oh wow. It's rather beautiful. It's like the fanciest movie theatre I've ever seen in my life. This must be where like the A-list like, oh, let's go see the new Spider-Man movie.
Right.
I want shopping centres like this in the UK. Granted, the weather would not suit it one bit, but still. So, if you watch my vlogs from 2015, where Gary, Cherry and I got some brunch or something from Lemonade, they have one here. And it's empty, yes. So this is kind of like a make your own dish out of pretty healthy, nice stuff. We've come in first thing, so it looks like everything's really nice and fresh. Oh, can I also get some of the pasta and cherry tomatoes, please? Can I have some of the green lentils and wild rice, please? So the combo includes basically 2 ones from this selection and then 1 protein. So I ended up with 2 of those, a protein, and then an extra one as well. I got a little bit overwhelmed.
No, this one right here. Oh, is that salmon?
That's the curry apple chicken salad.
Oh, okay.
My assumption was that like you get like 1 scoop of each. She was like mounding it on and everything. So I've asked for a to-go box already, so I can store it whilst we go for the tour. If you are vegetarian or a pescatarian, Lemonade is literally the best thing for you. Everything is so well made. It's quite expensive. Like what I got, it was about $20. That was including a drink. But I've definitely got enough to do me for tonight or something, like a midnight snack. That for both of us probably. Lemonade was delicious. I'm almost certain I should have really looked while she was plating it up and gone, that's too much food for me. So I've got my full meal for later, as well as my blood orange lemonade still on the go. Kieran, that was your first lemonade experience. What do you think?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. The salads were delicious and the lemonade was really good.
Just on a street, and then there's a chandelier. Just casual chandelier in the middle of the street. Okay. Got a little garden band going on over there. Such a nice atmosphere. They've got some like luxury apartments up there. love the fact that the apartments disguise the parking lot. And then that's the parking lot up there. Looks like looks like a Blackpool Tower at the top there. We're going in the super fancy lift. Going up. And there's a cheesecake factory here. Very important.
3rd floor.
Thank you, Beverly.
Going down.
So this really expensive luxury parking, and it's only free for the first hour. Crazy. I love that. I'll be back here. I love LA. Guys, that's the Disney Studios. That's Disney. Look, there's the water tower, and there's the animation building, and it's Disney. Here we are.
Oh my gosh, this does not look like.
We'll just say you were here on the tour.
Yeah, it's probably not the tour for the entrance.
Never mind, we're not here. We came through the completely wrong gate. 3 rights and a left. That's what she said.
Yes.
We will go right.
This is the first right.
This is the first right.
I heard Olive and Avon.
I heard Riverside as well.
I'm gonna go where I think we went last time.
Okay.
This is the Allen
Yes, you
set
have.
right here, inside this building.
Ah, that's the Ellen set. I love you. Be kind to one another. We both got very excited when we saw, what about a studio? Yay, we're not going to be late. We had 10 minutes to make the studio. We have made it to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour after paying $12 for parking. What? There's the Warner Brothers water tower over there. We are coming up here. This is the type of cart that we go around the tour in, which is super cute. We are currently in line to check in. I think we made a good time. I think we did, just about. I'm assuming that they get you to come at 12 even though the tour doesn't start by 12:30, right?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I tuned out.
Do they have like a little session before you go out?
I can't really remember, but I want to say yes.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'm just going to put a small disclaimer in here. Whilst I would love to show you lots of the tour, I'm not sure how much of the tour I can show you. So, let's see. Note that. We were waiting for this massive line to go. Turns out it was just a big tour group that we weren't part of. So we've now got our tickets and we're just checking in here before we go on our tour. So once we checked in, they gave us this card which has a letter for us, and then they put everyone in different lettered lines. So we're in G. It looks like we're going to go into a movie of sorts, and then we're going to board our cart. It's quite exciting to go around the tour. A lot. We're going in. Excited.
Very excited.
We're going into what appears to be a movie, and for that reason we're probably not going to be able to film during that. We will pick up with you when there is next an opportunity to actually film or show you something that we're allowed to film, because at the end of the day this is basically a backstage tour, isn't it? So, we'll see. We'll update you with everything as we can, or like if it gets to the end of the tour we haven't been able to film the whole thing, I'll tell you what I thought.
We have a cart right here. G!
It's going to be the good one because it's G.
G for good. G for great, I would even say. So everyone, we have room for 3 in each row. 3 in each row, folks. Watch your head and step. Please buckle up.
We are now aboard our
Welcome to the
cart.
Warner Brothers Studio Tour today. My name is Charlie. I'll be your guide on this magical mystery tour we're about to embark on. Let me get situated for a second. Atomic batteries to power.
It's always encouraging when the tour guide says mystery tour.
Turbines to speed. So, a couple of quick things before we head on to the lot today. Take lots of pictures. You guys are going to want to take lots of pictures on your tour today, but please no video. Please no video on the tour. That includes video Snapchat. Leave the movie making to us. There's a couple of spots though where video is allowed. I'll let you guys know well beforehand. Along with that, please keep your arms, hands, feet, and cameras inside the cart at all times.
Okay, we're at the first spot along the tour where we can film, which is, we're currently in the archive. He said go to the top. Yes, let's go. So the archive is basically a building full of props, costumes, and stuff, all sorts of Warner Brothers films. We just went on the back backlot, which is really cool. If you're fans of Pretty Little Liars and Gilmore Girls, we basically went on the single town set that hosts both of those. So that was awesome. I love Pretty Little Liars. Hello. So we've got some Harry Potter stuff up here. To be fair, like, you're gonna have more Harry Potter stuff in the Warner Bros. Theatre in London, but even then, they've got things like concept art here, costumes, all sorts. These are the many costumes of Lord Voldemort. Got Tom Riddle, teenage Tom Riddle, and then Voldemort himself. Pretty cool. Also got a spider here. You can try the sorting hat on if you wish. Ooh, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Percival Graves costume. Very nice. Got some props from the film. I guess there's not a lot they can actually have here because they're still filming the films, right?
Have it? I don't know.
Yeah, because they're filming 5 Fantastic Beasts films. So like, there's only like concept art really and a couple of costumes. But I guess that's because they're still busy using everything. We've got Kowalski's Bakery pastries here. So lifelike. But they're obviously not real, otherwise they'd be very mouldy by now. There's a lot of Suicide Squad stuff. I think Kira and I both just went, I haven't seen this. No. My favourite part of the tour so far was when we went past Mia's coffee shop from La La Land, and they showed this. They showed like, I think it was like, there's a ballet set from the Gilmore Girls that was next door to it, and they just and they just used that in La La Land to be like a set that's like working. And there's like a grassy patch where Ross was playing rugby to try and impress Emily in Friends, which is really cool. And like they showed us this little patch of grass that was used for every single shot of Central Park, which is crazy. Now I love La La Land and I'm very, very pleased that I managed to see that. And I'm also very, very lucky because Charlie, our tour guide, said that if you had come in a week's time, that set would already be gone because they're currently planning to film something on that cafe set. So it was very, very cool. And also being able to see the window that they point to in La La Land. But our tour guide he was quite angry about La La Land and the fact that she pointed to the wrong window.
Right, yeah, and referenced the wrong part of Casablanca. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not Emma Stone's fault. It's the writer's fault. But yeah, it was really cool.
And our tour guide said we may have a chance of seeing that on set.
Yes.
So we'll see.
He's like, we can't guarantee anything because it depends on what's closed, what's open.
I feel like that was a nice way of saying no, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. He said, do you like Friends? And we're like, yeah. He said, do you like Gilmore Girls? He said, do you like Pretty Little Liars? So those are the things that we think we're going to be able to see, definitely. So these comic books are collectively worth about $1 million, he said. I think it's because they're original first editions, which are extremely hard to find. If you're a comic book fan, I guess this is very exciting for you. I am not a major comic book fan.
Feel free to flick on.
Whoa! That's the bat signal. How cool is that? We're currently in this is the vehicle room.
Yes.
Yes? So we've got Le Batmobile, another Batmobile, another Batmobile.
Is this something cool?
I don't know, it looks like something out of Thunderbirds.
Looks like something, maybe it's like a Suicide Squad.
Oh, it looks like a Suicide Squad thing. And then this appears to be the Bat plane. That appears to be a bomb of some sorts. Just the Joker's car for Suicide Squad, that's what that is. On the way to this room here, we stopped by a very special set. Where did we go, Kieran?
We went to the Big Bang Theory set.
Unfortunately, there was no pictures or videos allowed inside the theatre, inside that soundstage, because they were currently on hiatus until September, when they come back to film. But I can't put it into words how weird it is seeing the sets in real life because they are so small.
Yeah, they're
like,
tiny. It's ridiculous.
Like very, very, very small. Like smaller than a real apartment size.
Yeah,
like I thought they would just be like normal apartment size, but no, they were like tiny. They angle all the walls and like put the props in certain places so it looks like the room is so much bigger. on TV, which they do a very good job of, because I was just like, this can't be the set, surely. And then they showed us the staircase thing, how they create the illusion of running downstairs and running upstairs and stuff. That was really clever.
Yeah, fun times.
Send out the back signal. We've just worked out a little bit of movie trickery. So we're looking at the thing over here, and if you pass your hand in front of it, it doesn't do it over there. It's a lie! It's all a lie! So we have finished the guided portion of the tour, and we are now in the museum, essentially. So they've got like different things from different sets, and they show you different production techniques, for example, writing, going all the way through to actual filming and stuff. What did you think of the tour, Kieran?
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Lots of cool stuff.
I really
like
enjoyed
seeing
it.
sets.
It was interesting to hear some of the Disney productions that have been here as well.
Right, yeah.
They have an open locked policy, which is like, if Disney want to come in and use a stage or use a backlot, they can. Is it called a backlot? Yeah, it is. Yeah, where they have the exterior shots. Yeah. You would literally die in the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London. Oh yeah. They have models of literally everything that they built in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
What's this from?
Great Gatsby.
Gatsby's Castle. Ooh, that's interesting. Marshall's Mansion, The Hangover Part 3. Some costume design going on here. Ooh la la. Very nice. Some stop animation from The Corpse Bride. That's cool. Here's the Friends set. They're currently recreating
Phoebe will
a scene
reply,
from Friends,
and then Rachel,
on the
give this one a try. I believe in you. It's
on
not
the
that bad.
recreated set of Friends with guests. It's 2.5 Men for you. And then around here you have some of the costumes from Pretty Little Liars, which is really cool. I liked Pretty Little Liars. I liked Pretty Little Liars until they got to like the 4. Did you watch Pretty Little Liars? No? It's really good for like the first 3-4 seasons, but then you find out who A is and then it gets a bit boring, in my opinion. This is all Pretty Little Liars. It was like a thriller almost. But he was my favourite. Ezra fits. Mainly because he was really fit. We've got the famous red coat. All the A's that they used to represent A. What is this? So A is a character that you do not know the identity of, but is basically messing with the characters.
Oh, I see.
And she is out to get them, but you do not know who A is. And basically the series unravels and you find out who A is eventually.
I see.
It's very gripping. I like it. I might try watching it again. But they've got some more of the signs from Rosewood. We're currently going towards the forced perspective table. This is how they did things like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, where some of the characters are bigger than some of the other characters, yet they're still in the same ratio of height and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. So like, you sit on here, one person slightly towards the camera, one person slightly far away from the camera, slightly bigger props elsewhere, and then it basically creates the illusion. This is actually very similar to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London. They have the green screen thing where you can, for example, put yourself on a broomstick and stuff. Very clever. So this is Jack Warner's phone book. Jack is one of the Warner brothers, one of the 3 brothers that set up Warner Brothers Studios. And in this book, where is it?
Halfway down.
Halfway down? Oh! Walt Disney's phone number. Could always give it a call.
See what happens.
From regions beyond. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? That's cool. The Lego Movie. Love the Lego Movie. Goodbye, Ellen. Sorry we didn't get to see your soundstage, but that's okay. I might just have a look in the store on the way out, just to get a memento. They also have a Central Perk here, so you can get a coffee and a cup. And a Central Perk cup, how nice!
Big American-sized cup.
Yes. They're having this discussion this morning.
Yes.
This isn't good for tea.
I need a British teacup.
British tea, cup size. Not appropriate in the coffee mug. As with all good tours, it will end in the gift shop.
They're actually very comfortable on the bed.
They are very good, I've had some. I might actually get some.
I have these ones.
20 bucks.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul.
This is a copy of Disneyland.
It is. Literally a copy. We've got, ooh, Warner Brothers Student Tour chapstick.
The ultimate gift for the special person in your life. Chapstick.
There's no merchandise in here that I'm personally interested in, but I did get a fridge magnet for my grandparents. As I mentioned at Venice Beach, they like to collect fridge magnets, and I don't think they'll come here. So I got that for them. And subsequently, the bag's quite cute, so I might just keep that as my souvenir in my memory box. So once you exit the tour, a little shuttle buggy comes to take you back to the parking lot, which is great. The tour was $65 per person. I thought it was. Do you think it was worthwhile? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It was nice to see things that you would possibly never see in your lifetime had you not come on this tour. So I would recommend it. I had good fun. I feel like it's more of a once in a lifetime thing. Just getting back to the car, we realised that the food I bought from Lemonade has been sat in the sun for quite some time, which likely means that it's not going to taste as nice as it did. Now, as we are leaving the Warner Brothers Studios, I have some exciting developments. We are currently on our way to the Walt Disney Studios. What? I can't go to the ins and outs of how we've been able to get this, but someone's invited us. I'm very excited about the opportunity of just going around the buildings themselves. So we're going to pop in there. I'll show you what I can, but at the same time, it is a working studio and it is Disney. This isn't part of a tour, an official tour. So if there is an appropriate place to take a picture or appropriate place to film, I will. But at the same time, this is kind of an experience for me, not you guys. Sorry about it! Alright, when you know you're close to the Disney Studios where there's Mickey Mouses on the railings. Oh, there's the animation building, oh my god. So, Kieran and I are currently on the Walt Disney Studios lot. You've been here before, right?
I've been here before.
But this is very cool. They have the Walt Disney Company water tower over there. And then they have the Digital Studio Center here on the right. It's very cool. This is one of 3 multi-plane cameras that was designed for Snow White. And if you've ever been into One Man's Dream, you'll know that this is how they create the depth perception on different scenes. Walt Disney's business card, Walt Disney's reading glasses, Walt Disney's ID card. So cool. So this is the Little Mermaid figure given to Walt Disney during Tivoli Gardens and the Disneyland Tour Guide Exchange Program. And there's a little picture. It's a way to look at something that was held by Walt Disney at one point. So I'm currently at Disney Legends Plaza. Now at D23 they had something called the Legends Panel, where they kind of reward people for becoming Disney Legends. And their handprints are printed, well not printed, but they're kept on these walls right here, right in front of the Partners building. How cool is that? And here is the Partners statue. Awesome. So the reason the 7 dwarfs are part of this building is because Walt always said that the 7 dwarfs kept the roof over their head, and now they physically do. Literally. This is the original animation building, and somewhere in this building was Walt Disney's original office. How cool is that? It could possibly be one of the ones with all the shutters closed because they're preserving it. Yeah. You may recognise these famous buildings from Saving Mr. Banks. You may recognise this area of the lot from Saving Mr. Banks as well. This is where they do the preview of Mary Poppins and Walt and his assistant come out of. and that's why they have the big Mary Poppins poster.
Well, as you can tell, my hair is completely deflated, which means we've had a long day, which is gonna get even longer. We're going back to the Anaheim area to go to Disneyland. Walt Disney Studios was absolutely incredible. Thank you to the person who took us. I really appreciate it. I got to see like all the original animation buildings and like the building that Walt Disney worked in and everything. Like it was very, very moving is the best way to describe it, and I can only hope that one day I work there. One day, who knows? One day.
I'm back at the room. Kieran has gone to park his car nearby, and then we're going to meet at Disneyland and go for dinner and stuff. Tanani should hopefully be joining us a little bit later as well. And today's the last full day of California for me, which I haven't really come to think about until just now. Probably because I've been having so much fun in the past couple of days. But I'm very much looking forward to getting back into the swing of things, of routine life, if you will. Now I've had like just 5 minutes to freshen up. I brought my hair back to life, and I've also changed my shoes from the god-awful ones that I was wearing. They'll be a nice memory though. Like there's literally like a stain on it for every single thing I did in California, which was nice. I don't know what the dinner plan is. I think we were thinking about somewhere called Carnation Cafe, which has been recommended from people on Twitter. We might just get a quick service because we're planning to go for a... Kieran and I are planning to go for like a farewell lunch tomorrow, and plan is Cathay Circle Theatre restaurant because I loved that and I would happily go back for that tomato soup. I don't like the idea of having to wait a few more months to come back and get that soup, so we shall see. Just another walk to the Toy Story parking lot. I'm back at the happiest place on earth, between Disneyland and California Adventure, the Plaza. I've just got to find Kieran, which I believe is him way all the way over there. Kieran has the pleasure of being next to that attractive man in line. Oh my god. He is gorgeous. Just getting his picture taken. Just writing his name on his ticket. And in he comes! This is Lucas, by the way. I just noticed the difference in the Emporium here and the Emporium in Walt Disney World. It's crazy different. Like the Emporium in Walt Disney World like goes like up to there and it has like all these things sticking off it and everything. This is like a very quaint little town store. I like it. I love how dismissive that was. Love the chandelier. Now, there's a little trick with Main Street here. In Walt Disney World, you can walk through the Emporium all the way through to the other end. But here, you cannot do such thing. You get as far as here, and then you have to cross back over to Main Street. We were going to try and pop into Carnation Cafe, however that is currently reservation only, and it seems like a very busy day in Disneyland, which normally means that table service restaurants get filled up quite quickly, so we may be looking for a quick service today. And here we see the Wild Francis in his natural habitat, working as a Disneyland cast member, making magic for guests around the world. It is definitely a slightly busier day in Disneyland. I'm guessing that ever since they started showing Fantasmic again, the park has just decided to get really, really busy. It was definitely not as busy as this when I was here the other day. Little ducklings.
They're looking for their mommy.
Mom! Mom! I have no voice. Disneyland is busy. Lucas had the bright idea of taking the monorail from Tomorrowland over to downtown Disney because the monorail is not like, there's children everywhere. The monorail is not like in Disney World. It is like you leave Disneyland and then go to downtown Disney. Does it go anywhere else? Disneyland Hotel maybe? No? Just that? Okay, that's all it does. And they've got a Beatles tribute band. Kieran and I haven't eaten since our brunch at Lemonade, so I am very eager to get some food inside me. So the idea is that we go to Downtown Disney and find something there. We have a few options. We've got things like Rainforest Cafe. We've got there's a monorail arriving now. There's a monorail arriving now. Can we get on? Possibly. I'm not sure. And they've got a sandwich as well. Where are we going? Earl of Sandwich. I know I should probably have something that isn't available in Florida, but at the same time, Earl of Sandwich is my favorite, so oh well. It seems to be that my new favorite thing when I order food is I let the server decide for me. So I let the lady who was taking my order at the front decide between the chipotle chicken avocado and the chicken bacon avocado wrap. One's hot, one's cold, so I couldn't decide, and she did it for me. I got the chipotle chicken avocado, and same as you! What did you get, Lucas?
I got the original.
The original? What's in the original? What's in the original?
Roast beef, cheddar, and pork chowder sauce.
There you go. Look how adorable you both are with your little chocolate milks. Look, these are tiny!
I'm gonna be done with this in about 3 sips.
Is it? Drink it! Drink it!
Gonna savor it.
I think I've mastered my sandwich order. It's potato salad, tomato soup, and then also the chicken bacon avocado sandwich with a soft drink.
We're now walking from Earl Sandwich back towards the Disneyland Resort. Well, back to Disneyland Park. And I just noticed they're playing the music that is currently new for Disney Springs. Or not. It's funny what you notice when you spend a lot of time at Disney parks. The world is a carousel of color. A lot of colour starts in approximately 5 minutes. Disneyland was a little bit too much for me. It was very, very busy, and I was like, I don't really want to be here. It's because that they've debuted Fantasmic this week. It's very, very busy with Fantasmic. The electrical parade is currently going on, and the fireworks are in 30 minutes. So I've just decided I'd rather go to California Adventure, maybe ride an attraction, maybe chill out in the animation hall for like an hour before the park closes, and then catch the very last World of Colour at 10:15, which is my last opportunity to see World of Colour. I can see fireworks anytime in Walt Disney World, but I can't see World of Colour. So that's my current strategy. Hello! Come on, sir. Thank you. So I was torn between going to see the 9 o'clock showing of World of Colour or the 10:15 showing of World of Colour. I have opted for the 10:15 because if I go and see the 9 o'clock, I won't be able to spend as much time doing attractions and such. So my current plan is to hop into the animation hall, enjoy that for a bit, and then go and see the wait time for Guardians of the Galaxy and also Radiator Springs Races. looks like I did pretty well to get on going to Galaxy Mission Breakout twice this trip, because the wait time is currently an hour. It's a great ride. However, I'd rather go on something I don't have to wait for, and I have done it twice, so stop being greedy, Adam. Ah, the smell of churros, it's everything. I don't know why churros are so difficult to find in Walt Disney World. If someone could please tell me some of the best places to find churros in Disney World, I'd greatly appreciate it. Comments below, you know what to do. California Adventure is also busier than it was a few days ago. I don't know if a lot of people have the same idea as me, which is Disneyland is hella busy, let's make it over here. So, I don't know, I guess it must just be that Fantasmic has come back and now more people have come to the area. Maybe the annual passes aren't blocked out anymore. Maybe everyone's staying here after D23. I don't know what it is, but I'm just glad I managed to do as many rides as I did in the first couple of days since I was here. But this is so cool and still beautiful. I love it. The line for Radiator Springs races is currently an hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes. And a single hour line looked long, so for that reason I'm going to give it a miss today. I know I'm coming back here soon enough. Once I'm living in Florida, it's not too hard to hop over here for a few days. I don't even know what to do now. I'm just kind of pottering around. Might walk through, see a bit of World of Colour, because I think there's a showing on right now, or I've just missed it, in which case I'm just going to stroll around the pit. From the sounds of it, World of Colour is still going on, and it seems to be getting to the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is my favourite. I'm not sure if you're actually allowed to walk around the pier, but I might try and see if I can watch the finale from behind the show. Be doing it again. So I'm currently stood just behind the entrance of California Screamin'. Now California Screamin' and a lot of the attractions that are on the pier do not operate whilst World of Colour is on, as to not ruin the show. But there's no one here, literally no one here. Like, it's a busy day in the park, so there's no one here. But you don't really get a view of the projections, but you can see the fountains better than ever. That is really not a bad place to watch World of Colour, I can assure you that. And then you got all like the twinkling lights over here. That's really beautiful. I like it from behind. I don't recommend it for your first time because you need to see the projections for the first time. But if you've seen it before and you just want to enjoy the fountains, the fire and the beautiful music, this is a great spot. I'm enjoying this. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. So it's important to note that if you want to come along the pier, just know that the attractions apart from Toy Story Mania are closed. So, for example, these guys are closed, the swinger is closed, the rocket thing is closed. I'm not sure about Goofy Skyway. It's worth noting, the Silly Symphony Swingers or something, that's just reopened after World of Colour. So I'm guessing the little flat rides over here, they actually reopened for the show. Sorry, in between shows. Because there's another World of Colour in like 30 minutes. I think I might go on the Silly Swinging Symphonies just for fun. Tiff was telling me the other day that in this space, in the loop of California Screaming, there used to actually be a launch ride back when California Adventure first opened. And so there's still some of the foundations and stuff of like where that attraction was, which I find really cool. I love learning about stuff that like once was in Disney but is no longer here. I suppose this is one way to watch the fireworks.
It is for your safety that you are still in your swing in order to begin the concert. Thank you.
So I can confirm that if there are two showings of World Colour and they're far enough apart, the Silly Symphony swings, the jellyfish parachute drop thing, the rocket ship spin thing, and also Goofy Sky School do reopen. Now I think I'm going to head back to the room and begin the packing process. My flight tomorrow is at 10 PM. My shuttle is picking me up from the hotel at 7-ish. Should probably check what time that is. But in theory, it's a full day of fun tomorrow, which is really nice. I can come over to Disneyland for a bit. I can also come, well, in fact, Kieran and I have got a reservation for Cathay Circle tomorrow. So we'll be enjoying that about midday. Then Kieran's off to work and then I'm going to hop into Disneyland for one last time. And then I will come back to the hotel, grab my bag, and board the shuttle. But as all I'm going to be doing now is going back to the hotel and packing, it's not going to be very fun for you guys. So for that reason, please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see all my future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.